BRB of BRBTV, and welcome to what I think will be the first of many episodes of the Terrific TV Toys series to focus on the classic TV show, The Dukes of Hazzard. Now, The Dukes of Hazzard, I would hazard a guess, is one of the most heavily merchandised TV shows ever. And there was a ton of stuff out there, particularly around 1980, 1981, when the show was really hitting its stride on the airwaves. And what other TV show can you think of? A classic TV show that aired so many decades ago that actually has brand new merchandise that continues to hit the store shelves. It's crazy. So what we're going to look at for today's episode is something that's not technically a toy, but for those of us who grew up watching the show when it originally aired and loved it so dearly, for us, it's a toy. Hallmark has done lots and lots and lots of Christmas ornaments over the years. They've got licenses for ornaments for Star Trek and Batman and Gone with the Wind and Barbie and just about anything that you can name. There's a Hallmark ornament for it. And I've owned quite a few Hallmark ornaments over the years. I got a few Batman ones, and I've purchased them for people that I know as well. So I think Hallmark ornaments in general have been very, very popular. And this past Christmas, as of press time when I'm making this video, Christmas 2014, Hallmark ventured into Dukes of Hazzard territory, woohoo, and yeehaw, and all of that. And it really didn't surprise a lot of Dukes fans because the year before, for Christmas 2013, Hallmark had done a Knight Rider ornament, and there's so much crossover with fans between Knight Rider and the Dukes of Hazzard. So along comes the Jumpin General Lee Dukes of Hazzard Christmas ornament by Hallmark, released in 2014. Actually, I think it was announced earlier that year, and I think you started seeing it around about fall for that Christmas season. And just because this is the first Dukes of Hazzard episode in the Terrific TV Toys series, I'll give you the quick rundown that the Dukes of Hazzard as a TV show originally aired January 1979. It ran new episodes until February 1985 for a total of 147 episodes across 7 seasons. And I know we'll be talking a lot more about the show in future episodes of this series because I got some other stuff to show you. Now, with this one, this is going to be sort of an out-of-the-box experience, what I'm going to be calling an out-of-the-box experience in this series. For anybody who maybe bought this ornament and did not open it, this is your chance to virtually open it through this video, and I'm going to do that out-of-the-box experience in a lot of other videos too, because I open all my toys, really, unless I have duplicates. I tend to open everything. So I don't think I've opened this one yet. I got it in the fall, and I might have opened it just to make sure it was there and okay, but I didn't really look at it much, and I didn't have a tree set up this year, a big tree, so I just left it in the box until I could do this video. So you can see the box has some nice art on it. On the back, there is a little bit of verbiage from the artist for this ornament, who is Steve Goslin, Hallmark keepsake artist. Yeehaw, when the popular TV show The Dukes of Hazzard hit the airwaves, good old boys and girls across the nation tuned in each week to watch the down-home antics of the Duke boys and their eye-catching cousin Daisy. But the real star of the show was the trusty General Lee, a souped-up Dodge Charger that was always up for high-flying action. And boy, is that true. We all know the car was the star. Okay, so let's open up this thing and take a look at it. Wrapped in lots of paper. As I mentioned, Hallmark calls this the Jumpin General Lee. And here is that beauty. It's got the General Lee jumping through what looks like maybe a barn or a sign, and it's got the logo at the top, and the logo is raised lettering in this sort of resin plastic. Now, I've read online that the scale of this car is roughly 1:64. So that's what we're looking at for size. The wheels don't turn or anything like that. But it does look, it's painted real nice. It's got the coloring real nice. On the back, a license plate that says 2014. Now, one thing I will mention, every Dukes fan wonders this, and of course there were rumors maybe not fully substantiated. I had blogged about this a little bit, but there were rumors a couple years ago that Warner Brothers was making a move to remove the Confederate flag from the roof of the General Lee for any merchandising, future merchandising that it was doing of the show. And that got a huge response. Ben Jones, who played Cooter on the show himself, responded to that. And then the company seemed to rescind what it said, or said, no, we didn't say that, or whatever. I don't know all of the hard and fast facts about it, just what I had read online. But here in this piece, you see, it's quite a compromise. You see suggestions of the top of the roof paint job that we all know and love. Here's the G and sort of the E there. And then on the other side, you see the E there from that row. You really see a little bit of stars and bars right here. There's some red and blue. It's clear that the flag is underneath this. But so as not to offend, you can't see the flag. The flag is really nowhere. So sort of a compromise, it seems like this design has. But the rest of it is, you know, something any Dukes of Hazzard fan is going to love. It'll sit kind of like that. Of course, it's designed to hang from your tree with this loop at the top. I think they did a nice job with it. The color of orange is real nice. I think it's cool. It's very cool. And when I do set up a Christmas tree in future Christmas seasons, I'm going to have this thing on it. Now on the bottom, I can see the writing, 2014 trademark and copyright WB, a little bit of other verbiage. Chrysler is named, and then at the bottom, the crown with Hallmark Cards, Inc. And then also you can see there's a little bit of detail here that kind of the undercarriage of the car is detailed out a little bit in raised resin there. So this, you can see perhaps the price on the box. It retailed for $17.95 in the US, $23.99 in Canada. And if you look on the Hallmark site, it's listed as $17.95. It looks like you can order it as of press time on the Hallmark site. If you look for it on Amazon, I saw on Amazon with Hallmark as the seller on Amazon, it was 20 bucks plus shipping. So, but it's cool. If you're a Dukes fan, this is the first ever official Hallmark ornament for Dukes, so it's definitely worth getting, and I think they did a pretty good job with it.